guys, it's Shivangi. Welcome back to our channel. This is what I'm going to create in today's video, guys. I did take your feedback very positively in the comment section where a lot of you wanted to see me play with colors, and I love to play with colors, to be very honest, because it is not everyone's cup of tea. It's not easy to actually create colorful looks, but they are a lot of fun and they are challenging. Colorful eye makeup is like creating art. It's very therapeutic for me. So thank you so much again for giving me that feedback. I thoroughly enjoyed creating this look, and I really hope that you enjoy watching this video as well. As always, the links of the products which I'll be using to create this look will be mentioned in the description box below. And that's it. Now without further ado, let's begin and create some art. Since we'll be playing with a bit of color, I am not going to do my base first. I'll do it in the end. First we'll finish the eye makeup and then move on to the base. I'm still going to prep my eyes before we begin the eye makeup. So starting off with the primer, I'll use Colorbar Perfect Match Primer. For now, I'm only applying the primer on my eyelids and around my eyes. Next, I'm going to use M.A.C Cosmetics Paint Pot in the shade Painterly. I do have this product for a while now, and I don't know why I haven't used this in my tutorial. It makes for a great eyeshadow base, guys. This product is like really nice. Moving on to the eyeshadow, I'll be using Huda Beauty Sapphire Obsessions eyeshadow palette. I'm going to first take this shade from the palette, which is the darkest blue shade on the palette. So this is a Vega angular brush. I'll give you a closer look of the brush. This is how it looks like. This is a great angular brush to create a very neat outer corners. Now I'm going to take this darker blue shade from the palette on the brush, and I'm going to start creating a line with this brush. The line should not cross the end of your eyebrows. And now I'm taking this line all the way till the center of my eyelid. In simpler terms, we're going to apply this like how we apply our eyeliner. But don't take this line all the way through. End your line right about here, like somewhere near the center of your eyelid. Okay, once we have this in place, it doesn't have to be neat or anything. We are going to dig into another color, which is this color. And this color we're going to apply right on top of the previous color. Right now I'm actually using a lip brush to do this. And you gotta just blend these two colors as much as possible. After we have applied the second shade, we're going to move on to this color. And this is a color which we are going to apply right about here. And this color you have to take all the way through the inner corner of your eyelid. Okay, next I'm going to take a black eyeshadow. So you can choose any black eyeshadow from any palette of your choice. I'm going to use this black eyeshadow from this M.A.C Cosmetics palette. I'm going to link it down below. And with a smaller angular brush, I'm going to take a bit of black, dust the excess off from the brush, and I'm going to apply this right on my lash line and just on the outer corner, okay? and then I'm going to merge it with the blue that we applied. And to blend this black, you can just take your angular brush, hold it like this and flick it upwards. That's it. Now I'm again going to take my lip brush. I will dig into this darkest blue shade which we applied, where we just applied the black, and I'm going to apply it on top of the black. Going back to the second last shade that we applied, this blue, and I'm going to apply this as well right about here. So we're basically repeating the same thing which we did before we applied the black shade. And why we did not directly apply the black shade and then do the whole thing was because we did not want the black to, stand out. We wanted a hint of black, like it has to look like the deepest color of blue. And lastly, I'm going to take this light blue color and I'm applying it and merging it again with the previous colors. Okay, so this is where we are right now. Now I'm just taking a smaller fluffy brush and blending this area a little bit. Like, I'm not putting a lot of pressure over here. I just want to blend that line of this light blue color. Next, I'm going to take an eyeliner brush and a bit of concealer. This is MAC Take Cover Concealer. This is what I'll use for my base later. Next, I'm just going to take a bit of concealer on the brush and I'm going to create a little line on my crease with the concealer. So this is the line which I created. It's not like a very long line or anything. It kind of ends right at the center of the eyelid. And around that line, I'm going to fill a bit of concealer. You have to do this very carefully because if the concealer goes here and there, then that can be a problem. Okay, yeah. So here I've got my line in place. Next, I'm going to take this yellow color and I'm going to place it on top of that concealer. So this is one color which you'll have to dab and place on your eyelid. Otherwise, the pigmentation does not come through as much. And this is also the kind of color which always needs an extra base. Like, you will have to apply a light color concealer or something for it to show on your eyelids. It does not show otherwise. So after placing the yellow near the blue, with the same brush, I'm going to take the light blue color again and just blend these two shades together. And use a very light hand when you're doing this, yeah? Alright, so with that final step, the eyelids are complete. Now we'll do the base makeup and I'm going to go through very quickly with it because most of you know how I do my base makeup. I'll show you every product which I am using, but this is going to be super quick. And after that, we'll do the lower lash line and the rest of the things. Before I start with the base makeup, I'm just going to brush this area. There was not much fallout, honestly. But still, it's always better to clean it up and then start the base makeup. Alright, now I'm going to begin with a primer. I'm using Colorbar Perfect Match Primer, and I'm just going to apply it with my fingers all over my face. Next, I'm going to apply PAC Take Cover Concealer in the shade Butterscotch. And I'm going to blend this with my PAC 219 concealer brush. Okay, so for the innermost corner, I'm going to use a smaller concealer brush. This is actually a Morphe concealer brush. For foundation, I'll use Maybelline Super Stay Foundation in the shade 128 Warm Nude. And I'm going to apply this foundation with Pro Art AF03 brush. This applying base makeup after doing my eye makeup is still a fairly new thing for me. So that's why it takes a bit of time for me to do this. I'm going to set this foundation with Fit Me Loose powder in the shade Light. Next, I'm going to use Hoola bronzer and I lightly contour my cheekbones and jawline. To fill out my eyebrows, I'll use Benefit's Precisely My Brow pencil. Alright, the base is done. Now we'll get to the lower lash line, and I know it is looking a little powdery and cakey, but once the entire makeup is done, it's all gonna come together, I promise. For my lower lash line, I'm first going to take this color from the palette, and this I'm going to apply halfway through. Next, I'm going to take this light blue shade from the palette. This I'm going to apply on the rest of my lower lash line, and I'll blend it with this darker blue color that we applied. After that, for my waterline, I'll use Nykaa's Glamoreyes eye pencil in the shade Blue Hex. This will of course go on my waterline. And with this final step, the eye look is complete. Now before I put on false lashes, I'm going to apply one coat of mascara. I'll use L'Oreal Volume Million Lashes Mascara. Now I'm quickly going to go and wear false lashes off camera and then come back. And I'm back. You'll find the details and the links of the false lashes in the description box below. Now moving on to blush. For blush, I'll use L'Oreal La Bar, a blush in the shade Play With Me. It's a very light peach blush. And next for highlighter, I'll use M.A.C Soft and Gentle. I'll first highlight the inner corners of my eyes and my brow bone. And now I'll highlight all the high points of my face. After that, for my lips, I'll use Colorbar's lip crayon in the shade Leap, and I'll top it up with M.A.C Clear Gloss. And in the end, to set everything in place, I'll use e.l.f. Dewy Setting Mist. And that's it, guys. This is the final look. I know that colorful eye makeup is not everyone's cup of tea, but as I told you in the beginning, it's like creating art. I really do enjoy it, and I would love to hear your thoughts about it as well. What kind of color combinations you want me to work with. I will definitely come up with a lot more colorful eye makeup videos. They may or may not be wearable, but they are a lot of fun to do, and makeup is like therapy, right? Like, it's very therapeutic when you work with colors and when you work with brushes. So definitely let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and also if you're not following me on Instagram, then ensure that you do. I keep posting makeup related content and video updates on my Instagram handle as well, and don't forget to tag me on Instagram if you do plan to recreate any of my looks. I would love to see them. And lastly, if you haven't subscribed to our channels already, then please subscribe to our channels. We've got 3 channels, this one, and a vlogging channel and a Bengali channel. I'm going to leave the links of all the channels in the pinned comment of the comment section below, so definitely check out our content, and if you like what you see, then please hit subscribe. It would mean a lot to us. On that note, I'm going to go off for now, and I shall see you in the next one. Stay safe and take care of yourself. Bye-bye. Mwah.